My name's Rebecca. I have been undergoing treatment for septic arthritis in my ankle, my knee and my shoulder. I had surgery on all three sites. My shoulder and my knee healed up fine. The surgical site on my ankle, however, did not. The surgical cuts went the whole way down to the ball of the joint and were at least 2 inches long. I was in hospital for just over a month. When I came out, the surgical site was still completely open. It looked like it was going to turn into gangrene, at which point I went back to the hospital, to the A&E, where they put me through triage, saw my ankle, and then left me to sit for a further 10 hours in the A&E, at which point I was exhausted and decided to go home. At this point I could not walk on it at all, and I didn't know what to do next. I was really scared. When I walked away from the A&E without having been seen again, I was scared about where this was going to go, and I didn't know what I was going to do. 3 days after going to the hospital, I came across the two guys that were doing things with vitamin C, and the next day I went to see them, and they treated my ankle on the spot with DHAA as a topical treatment and as a soak in water, and they gave me liposomal vitamin C as a drink. I continued on with this treatment every day since then, and I actually noticed it making changes and doing something within the first day. Within the first day, the rotten, bad, infected smell was gone. Within 2 days, the pain was starting to lessen, and I could feel the itch of tissue reconnecting, or whatever the itch is when things start to heal. Within 3 days, I knew that this stuff was definitely working, and that I was not going to have to go back to hospital. I'm no longer on crutches. It's just about completely healed up now. There's only a tiny fraction of healing to go. When the guys did the first treatment on my ankle, they suggested to me, they were quite horrified with the state of my ankle, and I knew it was really bad. And they suggested to me that I go straight to the hospital from seeing them, which I didn't do, and it turns out I didn't need to. Probably would have been a good idea to go, but like I say, within 3 days it was very obvious that this stuff was working, and I wasn't going to need to go to hospital. I can say that this has worked better than anything the doctors have offered me, and I'm very grateful for it. After being treated by the guys on the first day, the next day I started in the morning with changing my dressings and doing a foot soak. And that was one thing that I did not expect, was that in doing the foot soak, it actually gave me quite significant pain relief. Yeah. Because by the time I was taking my dressings off, it was quite painful. And after the time that my foot was in the soak, it was actually gave me significant pain relief and was quite a soothing effect. which was very unexpected. I felt so safe and in good hands when I received the first treatment from the guys doing the vitamin C, that I decided not to go back to hospital and not to receive any other medical treatment. And within a short number of days I could see that it was working for me, and I decided not to interfere with the vitamin C and what it was doing by taking any other forms of treatment, which has paid off. It has worked for me. In hindsight, I've probably gone about the treatment of these wounds the wrong way, and you should always seek medical advice and go to hospital if you have severe wounds or infections, because they can be life-threatening. I've just been very, very lucky in, I suppose, in choosing an alternative treatment that has worked amazingly well. I can't say how lucky I truly do feel. I was very scared that I was going to actually lose my foot. Nothing was working for me, but this did. This worked amazingly well for me, and I can't say how truly grateful I am, because I'm healthy now. It's worked.